I wanted to share something. It kind of ties in with something that you do really well, but it just made me think of it a little. It popped to my mind when you said this thing. I think leaders, listen, one of the most beautiful words that you can say to your teammates are their names. When you call people by name.
Very good.
And this is one of the things that I love about you. And years ago when we met, that I don't want to give away how many.
What did he say?
It's one of the things that you actually, in me watching you, it challenged me. You are excellent at remembering and using people's names. Mm-hmm. And I said, I got to challenge myself to do that. And I know some people are going to go, I just don't have a very good memory. No, you can do that. There's some books that you can look up that'll give you some little tools to help you remember names. But that just sings to people. So here's what I was just this morning, I was in a room with about 15 9, 10, 11-year-old kids. Very active room.
Oh, really?
Okay. I'm sitting at a table. I'm doing an activity with a couple of kids, and I look across the room, and there's one young man that's getting ready to, I could see it in his eyes. He's getting ready to do something. And I just saw him, and I called him by name. This isn't his name, but I just looked, and I just go, Henry. The room is loud, and I did not raise my voice. I just went, Henry. And he turned and looked like this. He could hear his name above all the other noise. And when he looked at me, I just went like this. It's not a good choice. But you know what was really interesting to me is that then some of these other kids would come up to me after that, and just in the next couple of minutes, do you know what my name is?
What?
And I'd say, yeah, your name is this. And then, do you know what my name is? They're like literally calling me out. Now, I don't think adults don't usually do that. They don't usually come up and go, do you know my name? But they're listening. If you're going, so you guys work.
Hey, you guys.
You're going to work with him who?
Yeah.
You know, Steve over here. You're going to work with Steve. You know,
right.
When you say their name, that says to them, you really care about me. You care to get to know me, and so thanks for setting that example for me.
I have a challenge for us publicly.
Okay.
Obviously, over time, we have more cultures in America, more cultures in the world you have access to. And pronunciation of names is not easy if someone's from another country, another culture that I'm not in.
Right.
Like I don't know how to say that. So I've tried this for the last couple years now. If you meet someone from another country or at least have a ethnicity difference, so tell me how your mom and dad pick that name and how they say it.
Yes.
Oh, my Lanta.
I like that.
The people are like, I mean, I got goosebumps telling you this. Like, you want it? Oh, it's Aluna. Oh, I wouldn't have spelled it that way. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's Mediterranean or whatever. Very cool. But it also helps me remember.
Yes. Yep.
So Mediterranean Aluna, not Alona.
Right.
That's what I thought it looked like. Alona. I'm like, who would do the Alona? It's like a baby in a crib by themselves, Alona.
Right.
But I think the tying it into how did your parents pronounce this? Because I'm not going to call you the wrong pronunciation.
Right.
Many will give you grace. No, that's okay. I know it's hard to pronounce. No, I'd like to practice with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me how to say it the right way.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
So the mileage of that is really big. Like,
yes.
Ours are easy. Maybe they forget it, but some are very tough to pronounce. And I think that's really key. Like, how do they pronounce it? I want to know how to do that.
I like that. Hey, if you enjoyed that clip, we've got a couple of links for you in the show notes. You can watch the full episode that this clip came from, and you can also subscribe so that you catch up with all of the episodes of The Craig and Greg Show.